Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the metal robot Damashii, and we have the Night Gundam, the real type version. It is a P-Bandai, and got mine from Nippon-Yassan, and not sure how readily available it is now. But it's one of those expensive figures. We're looking at around, well, typically metal robot Damashii are ranging about $150 or so. And they've been releasing a lot of them lately. So yeah, we'll see. So far, I've liked them. The XS, the Double O Gundam, and now the Night Gundam. Am I missing something? I might have, but anyways. We're gonna do a review on this one. Comes with a brown shipper box there on the back. Here's the box art here, quite nice. Metallic strips always that are quite nice. But the box is a matte finish. I like the box art in front. The backside here, you got a giant shield, you got the lance, the sword, the cape. It looks amazing. I've actually opened this, and my first impressions were a little, yeah. Slightly disappointed with a few joints here and there. But sometimes it's one of those that you want to give it time, get back to it, and maybe this time around when I do this review, I'll have a better positive outtake on this particular figure. Anyways, that's it for the box. Let's take a look inside. Alright, so here we go. We have a base, which is great that they included this one. Got that nice Night Gundam right there, some emblem, metal robot spirits. Now there's a part here that you can pop off, so you can put the stand or the arm right here. Or you can just put the Night Gundam on top of it, which works out like that. Let's take a look at the shield here. It's quite huge. Almost as big as his body. And this one is all plastic, which is good. Because you don't want this to be heavy as he holds it. Got some nice metallic paint here. Kind of like a grayish blue. Got metal handle. Got some nice blue here. It's more of a purple, bluish purple, or indigo, I guess, but it has that iridescent paint on it, which is nice. Some got metal gray on the grills. Very nice shield. And this plastic, it's in that kind of like grayish color, grayish white. Let's take a look at the cape here. Cape is quite nice as well. It does have like a top coat. It has a certain sheen on it, quite nice. You got some metallic paint here, 2 reds, and it looks like a really light gold on top. Right there. It is segmented on 3. And typically this is Bandai's cape design for like figure arts. And it's not bad. Well, even players kind of use this technique. It's not bad, but it's not great either because you have those gaps. But for me, it's not too bad actually. Then you have a hinge here, so you can kind of lift it up. Kind of looks like a bird here, maybe a phoenix. So yeah, that's the cape, and it will just be mounted on the backside. I'll do that in a bit. Let's take a look at the lance. Quite nice. We got some chrome paint at the end here. Likewise, there's no die cast on this, just nice shiny metal paint, or metallic paint, but no metals. I think this one extends. There we go. Very nice lance here. Quite awesome. And let's just pop this back in. You also got the blade here. Chrome painted as well on the blade. Very nice. And you got some gunmetal. You got some yellow and red paint there. The guard here. So the pommel, some nice chrome even on the card here as well. So really nice sword. I like it. Now we have a variety of hands, quite a bit of it. You got the open hand right here. You have one to hold the sword. Or is that for the lance? There's like two of them. One is probably for the lance and one is for the sword. The one with the thumb that's pointing up kind of like a thumbs up, that's probably for the lance. Then you have some closed fist right there. Other than that, you're gonna get this connector part for the lance, which should mount on the back. And that's pretty much it for the parts list. So starting with the head here, or the neck, you got a bowl jointed neck, as we can see there. Can move side to side, just gotta be careful as you clear the collar. Yeah, it seems like it's double jointed, and you got like a hinge on the base of the neck there. So that's good. Then you got your shoulder joint here. It's a hinge on the arm and a bowl joint on the body, and then you get a little bit of a swivel, slight swivel, as we call it, the butterfly joint. There we go. You can go across. And you got your bicep swivel right there. You got your elbow joint. There we go. It's a bit hollowed that side, but not too bad on that elbow joint. Then obviously you're gonna get your wrist joint right here. Yep. The shoulder armor, it is on a hinge. It's a bit limited from what I can tell here. I mean, let's see. Yeah. You can even move the shoulder high. I kind of wish this one, there's a bit more like a hollow part there. That way you can push this up more. Yeah, it's just kind of limiting there. Well, yeah. Moving on, you got your torso. You got a hinge there in the like upper part of the chest, or in the lower part of the chest, upper torso, and no gap on the back, which is great. I like that. Then you got your waist swivel. Then you got your side skirt, which are on that ball joint. Got a hinge here on the back. And your front skirt is, you got a little bit of another hinge, but you get a little bit of movement up there. One thing I don't like about this is this whole area here, it's a little too big. Yeah. Maybe I'm just used to the, well, when I imagined the Night Gundam, I was thinking of the SCM-EX version. It'll be great if it was like that, and that's kind of how it is with the Kibo. And I don't have it with me, it's in storage, but the Kibo one has that really nice slender figure, kind of like the SCM-EX, and I think it'll be great on that format. It is the Night Gundam. There is armor on him, so he is supposed to be bulky, but I think he could have been a little bit better. It's kind of odd though. It's already Gundam is already armored, and you're putting more armor on him. It's gonna be like the full armor of Gundam, but it's a different. Anyways, enough of that rambling. Moving on, let's see here. You got that. Seems like a metallic joint there for the waist. You can move that much forward, not so much because of how the. Yeah, this is quite limiting, the front skirt. Kind of wish it folds up a bit more. You can move out that much, so you can definitely do the split. And you can move it back that much, so just the front part's a little limited, but that's fine. Then you got a double jointed knee for what it looks like. You got a hinge right there, and this one bends a little bit more, but I think that's it. Yeah, that much bend. You get a 90-degree bend, but more so in the upper part of the knee, which is odd. I'm not a fan of that. Unfortunately, the back part of the calf doesn't collapse. Some figure does that. Wait, actually, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, it does. You can bend it a lot more, but Just looking at this, you have a lot of the lower part, including the knee. So it feels like I wish it's double jointed with this part here, and you get the separate knee joint or knee armor. But now on this one. Moving on, you have, let's see here, you get a bolt joint on top there as well as here. So it seems like it's a, wait, no. It's a hinge here on the bottom. Bolt joint on top, hinge here. Allows you to, for a wide stand pose. You can move it back and forth a little bit till something pops off. Not good. Alright. So this is just mounted with the 2 tabs. Kind of like how most shin guards are for Gundam figures. Which is good. Then you got this pointed part here which has a distinct metallic paint on it. It's kind of like a matte metallic finish. It does look odd. Actually, some people don't like this pointing part. That's kind of like how that side is. But I actually like it. Kind of curious if you can take that out. It would be a cool feature if you can. It just depends on people's preference. So that's it. Let's go ahead and put the cape. Alright, so to put the cape on, I'm going to grab it right here. And let's see here, there is a tab. So we're just going to lower it down. And that should hold it. There we go. And kind of just held by friction. And it just has a tendency to pop off. So just be careful on that. It just rests on top. Alright. So with this, you can open it up. Kind of have like a... it does look weird with those gaps on, but after a while you kind of get used to that style. Probably just gonna keep it together. So yeah, not too bad. Right, so get some light here on the back. Alright. Now, there is an option to put the lance on the back side. I believe we're just going to attach it here. And we're going to just let this rest. Or was it here? Yeah, I think that's good enough. So it kind of just rests there. Then you have the lance. Then you also have an option to store the sword on the shield. So you grab your shield here, grab your sword, and it just goes in. And the fangs here kind of just rest on top. And it's just held by friction for the most part. It's able to hold. This one you mount on the back side of the arm. For the forearm. Let's see here. There we go. It just snaps on. And there you go. As you can see, the gravity kind of kicks in, and you can probably hold it to a certain part, but it does drop down. So it's depending on how you pose it. Yep. Oh, just realized this. You can also pop this out and lower that in. Kind of reminds you of the Mark II shield. So there you go. You get a bigger shield. That's a nice gimmick. And I wonder if there's a way to mount this on the back side. I have to look in the instructions. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and hold the lance. Actually, in the instruction, I forgot to show, you can actually pop this off. Yeah, is that how it is? Now it looks like a pen. It pops off like this, and you're supposed to kind of hold it like this. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's a little bit more inconvenient. I'm just gonna put everything together like so. Now, this is the hand that holds it, I believe. And we're just gonna snap that in place. There we go. I mean, this thing can be extended, so, and it kind of snaps in place if you want him to hold it with two hands. Although we usually just have one. All right, so let's go ahead and pop that arm off here, or the not arm, the hand. There we go. Just be careful, there are spikes. So I'll probably put the hand first. Sometimes it's easier to have the hand on first, but sometimes it just depends on the figure. Alright, so we're just gonna put this on here. There we go, we have the lance. Open it up. There we go. I could have displayed that or posed it a little bit better, but we'll leave it at that. Then we're going with the shield, same way. Let's go ahead and pop this off. There we go. Put the sword here. Just quite nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and readjust this. This actually is not in the instruction that you can do this gimmick. Or was it on the box? I can't remember. But, well, it is possible to extend that. And there you go. Kind of like that more. And not so much about the lance here. So, there you go. I think that's pretty much it. Now, some of you are going to be asking, well, what about a horse? Well, this does not include a horse. I'm not sure if they're gonna have a horse for the Night Gundam, and it would be nice if they make a robot Damashii just for it. I'll definitely pick that up if they do, and hopefully it's not a P Bandai, but considering this is a P Bandai, that it most likely will be a P Bandai as well. But for the time being, I do have the Funsaki. That's to go along with either the God Gundam or your Master Gundam. So let's bring out Funsaki. Alright, so we have Funsaki here. It's a big figure. Now, from what I recall, a lot of people didn't like the Funsaki because of limited articulation. And if you want to change out the legs, you have to swap out the actual leg with a folded one. Now, personally, I really like the design of it because I have other horse figures that are very cumbersome to pose with because of the joints. You put too many joints, it's too heavy. Well, sometimes they make the top side a little too heavy and it just start to wobble, and I had that, yeah. I remember my Figma horses, and just not a good design having too many of those. What was that thing with the Figma where it's actually like a half statue? I forgot what they're called, but it would have been great if they made it like the Funsaki here. So Funsaki, you got articulation here, but anything down you have to swap it out. Mostly on the front legs. I don't think there's anything swappable on the back. Even the tail here is fixed. No, I haven't tried this yet, but there is a section here, from what I recall, that well, there's that part there. You have a peg. Now, this is what we use to hold a Master or a God Gundam. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it if it works with the Night Gundam. Alright, here we go. I've actually saw someone post this, so that kind of gives me a reassurance that it is possible to do. And here we go. Now I've just found out that the front skirt, as you can see there, can be pushed all the way up. Almost perpendicular to the body, kind of like how the back skirt is. Then that peg that goes on the bottom does kind of attaches a little bit on the bottom side of the Night Gundam, which helps it be stable. So it does work, which is great. And you can even have I think I might have to use a stand, but if you want to have a pose where, let's see here if I can move this here, have them kind of like when the Fun Psyche is jumping up, you can also do that, but you just gotta be really careful. Make sure you have a good support on that, but it is very doable, as you can see here. Yeah, very nice. I like it. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the review for the Night Gundam. Overall, I have mixed feelings about it, as you've seen in this review. I'm not too fond of the proportions or the way it is designed. The color could be a little bit better. I like more of the blue, more so than purple. But definitely, it does work. Especially if you have a horse. If you have the Fun Psyche, Robot Damashii, it works really well together. Yeah. Let's see here on the front view. Although I kind of wish that the Fun Psyche it's a little bit more ornate. But yeah, actually it's not too bad. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the review. Hope you guys like it. If you got questions, let me know. Try my best to answer those for you. And that's about it for this review. The Metal Robot Damashii Night Gundam. Now, I'm kind of curious if they make the Zeta Musha Gundam. That'll be interesting. And they're probably going to make a Metal Robot Damashii of that as well. Anyways. Or, wait. Better yet, if they make the Superior Dragon Gundam. Oh man, that will be amazing. All gold and everything. Alright, so until then, this is Weeds. Thanks for watching.